I thought I read 80 attempts or 80 steals. That's what he wants.
Attempts is what I was told, but I mean, hopefully that's partnered with a lot of steals. So
Right.
Is that pressure?
No, I mean,
You got to get on base.
yeah, I got to get on first, But, for me, I think if I can get on base and have that many opportunities to steal base, I think, I'm doing something right, and I'm helping the team out, probably score a lot of runs that way. So that's kind of how I look at it, and hopefully we can get
When did you realize you were fast? Like when you were 5 years old, 7 years old? I mean, like that's something you're just blessed with.
Sort of.
I mean, you can kind of train to get faster, but not really. You're either fast as a kid or you're not.
I was fast as a kid, but then everybody grew up and was bigger and stronger than me as a kid. So people started blowing by me, and then when I got to college, I kind of gained that back, and towards the end of high school, college, kind of gained that back and caught back up.
But you also have that crazy combo where you have the power too. Is that also, though, you think Davey's way of saying, hey, don't worry about home runs so much. This is what I want you to do? You know what I mean? Is that his way of sort of saying that, or?
I don't think so. I think for me, I think you can pick certain things in the game and try to make them better. I think I can do some things on defense to make myself a better defender. I can do some things on the bases, whether it's just attempting steals, and then the same at the plate. I think I can be a little bit more consistent and have good at bats. So each year I just try to pick something and work on it a little bit.
So can walk us through when you're attempting to steal a base. What are you focusing on? Is it different for each pitcher? Like exactly what are you looking at? Are you looking at his foot? What are you looking at his knee? What are you looking at?
For me, I mean, it starts with like the count, the situation. Am I even supposed to run? Should I run? If I do, can I get thrown out? Kind of all that. Calculate all that a little bit. Get the signs, talk to coaches, see what they want me to do, and then after I go through all that, who's pitching, who's catching, and I try to find the first thing that they move to go towards home plate. So some guys it's shoulders, some guys it's elbows, some guys it's knees. I think with each guy it's different, and then try to get pitch run on.
How much do you watch a guy before? I mean, when you know he's going to pitch against you that day, how much are you watching him on film before the game starts?
Yeah, we watch a little bit of film for the starters, not as much the relievers.
Right.
But Bogey's got all the stats on the guys when they like to pick and all that stuff. So you go through all that and you try to read it. But for me, you can't buy 100% into it because
right.
Maybe he doesn't do it. And some of the veteran guys, like actually Annabelle Sanchez, really hard to run on when he's at first base. Bartolo Colon's hard to run on. It's guys like that.
Right.
When you're facing them, you just know I'm going to steal 2 or 3 bags today. I just know this guy's arm is no good.
He's got to know that.
It's kind of weak. You just know you're going to take advantage.
I don't steal off the catcher. I steal off the pitcher.
Okay.
Yeah, but it sounds like the coaches make you aware of the percentages and the analytics. Like this guy is only throwing out 28%.
For sure. But I mean, for me, everyone's a Major League Baseball player. So if I don't do my job on my end, then there's still a chance.
Do you have a swipe off Jan?
I don't believe I do. I don't think.
Didn't face him that much.
Yeah, I don't think I played Cleveland one time, and I don't remember him. He might have been hurt or something like that. I don't remember him playing.
So do you have so you had 43 last year. Do you have a target before the season starts? Do you have a target in your mind, a number in your mind you want to get to, or does that change?
Well, Davey set the number.
Yeah, Davey set the number. But no, I don't really set goals because for me, I told somebody if I steal 30 of 30, is that a bad year? Or if I steal 100 bases, that's more than whatever you said. Is that so? I don't set numbers. However many I have an opportunity to steal, I would like to do that, and I think the game dictates what that number is.
Whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
You're going to win. Last year, 82 wins was a disappointing year. What's the excitement level this year for the team? It's different. Everybody's talking about it. There's no Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
Clubhouse has a different feel.
Yeah.
You got new guys like Jan Gomes, Patrick Corbin, these new players. What's it like for you? You're almost like becoming a veteran on this team.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I'm still still fairly young, but no, I think we definitely have a little bit different vibe this year. We're putting in the work. We're paying attention to the details. We know that the division's not going to be easy to win. If we want to win it, we got to do the small things, and I think that shows up in our work. And I think we've implemented a lot of things that I think are going to help us win ball games, close ball games too. I know Davey gave us the stats last year on one-run ball games, and we could easily won twice as many as we did, and I think that's
what are some of the small things? You say some of the small things. What are
pickoff moves, running the bases well, holding runners, advancing, first or third on a ball, just things like that, bunting, things like that, where he went back and looked, and if we would have, done one of those things in a game, we could have won the game.
Now, obviously, losing Bryce, you lose, the big bat, but just looking at the everyday lineup or what it should be, everyone's got pop. You know, everyone's got pop. Even off the bench, you bring Kendrick. I mean, Defoe. Everyone has pop in this lineup.
Yeah, I think you know, everyone's going to put together good at bats too.
Right.
From 1 to 8, and maybe even sometimes 9. You know, those guys are going to put together good at bats. They're going to battle. I think, you know, you got that pop. You got guys that will walk, work counts. So when you got, you know, a combination of those things, I think it makes it really tough on those pitchers.
Do you feel pressure to like outperform what you guys did last year? Like you have something to prove, or what is sort of the mentality?
So I would say kind of. I mean, I don't know if that's how we're looking at it. I think we're just really focused on, you know, how can we get better with who we got here and where we're at right now. And if we do all our stuff right now, we take care of our business right now, then I think when we start playing games, it'll take care of itself.